Hi everyone. Okay, well, I don't really know where to start with today's vlog. Um, I have had two phone calls from my the mental health like team today to see how I'm doing, and I thought I was doing okay. And yeah, I know I'm not so sure that I'm doing okay because I'm kind of a little bit annoyed. I'm really annoyed by the tripod, which is not straight. I don't know. Yeah, I'm annoyed, and I know I shouldn't be annoyed, and I know I should be grateful, and I know that there are people out there that are in a far worse position than I am, but this coronavirus lockdown has made me realise just how much I rely on a lot of people to help me to do everyday things, to have an everyday life. And when those things hit this big bump that we have hit, and it comes down to the crunch, and you're for all intents and purposes, you're reliant on other people to help you to get things that are everyday things: milk, bread, little things, it's very frustrating because I know how many people out there are who who let's say physically struggle, and they can't get up and get themselves dressed, and they can't cook themselves a meal, and they can't do all these things. And I appreciate that, I really, really do, but I don't have a car that I can just jump into and drive to a supermarket, because if I did, and if I could, then I would, and I would stand in the queue like everybody else is having to. But I don't. And so I rely on the people that I pay money towards to help me, and they don't want to do the queuing, and that is totally fair enough. I couldn't imagine anything worse than my job role going from being something really pleasant, like taking somebody out for a coffee or a walk or whatever. I can't imagine my job role changing to being, you will stand 2 meters apart in a queue for however many hours for somebody else so that they can eat or have a certain thing in their home. And I'm the kind of person, I just want to make it easier for everybody, and to make it, like, to try and make things easier, I'm like, I play it down, and now I'm like, no, it's fine, I don't need anything right now, I'm not desperate for anything, it's, you know, it's not a problem, it's, you know, but, yeah, actually, it is a problem. And it actually is getting to me today, because I'm paying money, and I get that these are the most exceptional circumstances I think that could ever have happened. Mentally, like, logically, I am right there and I completely understand it, but emotionally, I just feel like, what's the fucking point? I don't have, like, the oomph in me to start telling people that, no, I really, really need them or want them to go to the shop for me today, because I feel like I'm putting everyone out then. So I'm just saying, oh no, it's fine, it doesn't matter, you know, like, I can make do. Frustrated. So frustrated today. I just want to be able to go do my own food shopping and get my meds myself, and not have to rely on other people. Because it wouldn't matter if I had to queue for like 2.5 hours or whatever, it wouldn't matter. But it does, because they're just queuing for me, so I don't know. I'm just feeling it today. I really, really am feeling it today. I so badly want to be able to just go and jump in a car with the support worker or whatever and go to the shop and it not be a problem and me be able to go. But like, obviously, with all the lockdown stuff, and you know, we've all got to be careful, obviously, you know, like, we've all, like, you know, the support workers, it's so important that they stay healthy and well, and you know, but I guess this probably for me has been brewing a little bit anyway. I just feel a bit just feel a bit wobbly. I think there's this real realisation that this is not like, I don't know, like, it's like, how can I, what kind of liken it? It felt a bit like, to start with, it felt a bit like, oh, you know, it felt like a snow day. Does that make sense? I don't know. It felt like a snow day, like, you know, yeah, everyone's excited, everyone's off of work, everyone's at home, everyone, we're all in the same boat, can't go anywhere, and, and that kind of little incubation period felt like, this is new, this is different, this is fun. Maybe not fun, but like, you know what I mean? Now is the realisation that this could be months. This could be months. And I don't even know what to put on a shopping list right now. Anyway. And then I just feel like, well, there obviously must be someone like that needs like their support workers more than I need them right now. And it's all very well and good, like, I know that they've got to have kind of a schedule or that semi-sticks to the everyday life, like, with the supporting hours, like, but like a 5-minute phone call, and I find myself going, oh no, it's fine, I don't need you to go and queue up for me because you've just come from Sainsbury's, or and you know that the queue is massive, and I don't know that the queue is massive because I haven't left these 4 walls. I know the queues are massive, but everyone has to eat. It's just getting to me today. So, anyway, I do have food in. It's maybe not exactly what I want right now, but I do have food in my cupboards, and I will just have to make the most out of it, and yeah, I'll just have to make the most out of it. I think that, like, actually there's so many people out there that have hit this point now, and even people without like mental health problems are showing signs of stress and of tension and of being stuck, like unable to do things, and not really knowing what the right thing to do is. Like, I don't know, should I still be self-isolating? I know that they said like 7 days, but like I'm not better. Like, I know I can feel in myself that I'm not totally back to my normal self. So I feel like I shouldn't be going for a walk or anything like that, because I don't want to make the whole situation last even longer like than it is. And it's just having no real end in sight, no real a point at time at which I can just go and meet someone for a coffee face to face and have interaction and talk to someone, not over a phone or through FaceTime, or to actually have someone physically in my space. Oh, I don't know. I'm fed up. I'm just fed up today. Yep. Definitely, I am just fed up today. It is really hard now. It's next week is week 3. Technically, so the government have said they're going to review things every 3 weeks, but obviously at the moment with the death rates going up still, we are doing the right thing by being in lockdown, and the death rates are still going to rise for a while, because it took us it almost took us too long to shut down and lock down. And I guess until we start to see that plateau, that change in those figures and statistics, then I guess we're still going to be in the same situation of don't go out unless it's absolutely necessary. And yeah, it's frightening. It's frightening not knowing how long that's going to go on for. It could be another 3 weeks. It could be another 6 weeks. No one really knows, and I guess it's the not knowing that is affecting people the most. Not knowing when it'll be okay to go and see family, or not knowing when it'll be okay to go and have a coffee with their next door neighbour, or whatever, I don't know. I'm tired today. I'm tired. And I just wish we were at that point of it being the final countdown to being free again, but we're not. So there you go. That's my vlog for today. I'm sorry guys, I'm just feeling sad and sorry for myself, and yeah. Hopefully the funny me will be back sometime in the future. I'll see you later guys.